Well, Rockbridge has had just a handful of four-year varsity starters under head coach Lisa Alvis. Outfielder Ava Bush is one of them. The Columbia softball star has been a staple of RB's lineup, helping lead Rockbridge to 120 wins and counting, 4 straight flawless conference campaigns, 1 district crown, and 1 state championship appearance over her high school career. Not bad. That journey was filled with trials and tribulations. But as ABC 17's Kyle Helms shows us, Bush's unmatched resilience is what sets her success story apart.
Honestly, it was surreal.
One of the most incredible catches I've seen.
Determination.
I remember her and I talking about, like, what were you thinking? She's like, honestly, I wasn't.
Has no limits.
She's in her flow, like she's in her optimal performance, and her reaction, her athleticism, everything just kind of took over.
For Rockbridge outfielder Ava Bush, her resilience rises to the moment.
To just play my game.
Bush made a game-saving catch in last year's state championship.
Just exciting to see a kid kind of go all out and risk her body, in a sense, to make a play for our team.
Displaying the tenacity she's shown since her freshman year.
I always put a lot of expectations on myself, so I kind of just had to stay true to myself.
The All-State athlete cracked the varsity starting lineup in her first high school season.
If you can hit, we got to find a spot for you, and she hits really well.
Number 9, Ava Bush.
Her bat has become one of the most feared in the state.
Just watching a pure lefty swing, I think, is really special. But it's just kind of her level of play and just kind of how she swung it naturally.
Bush has blasted 54 home runs in her career. One away from tying a state record.
I just keep it simple. I do the same thing I always do. Honestly, I'm just thinking line drives. And if I can do that, then there's a good shot I can get it over.
Her competitiveness drives her success.
She's going to do everything she can to lay out for a ball. I just think she has a go after it. Like she's going to hit that ball. She's going to hit it hard.
But her path to success required navigating a long, uncertain road.
I hurt my knee playing soccer my freshman year in the spring. I got a surgery, and that surgery failed. So I had to make the decision if I wanted to get a transplant then or just kind of play it out and see how it goes. And I decided to just play it out because I didn't want to be out longer than I had to be. So that whole season I played with a hole in my knee. My doctor told me before the second surgery that it was like a 12 to 18 month recovery. And he told me that there's like a possibility I can never get back to 100% and be at the level that I was at. And I mean, like, that was super scary to me. I'm pretty sure there was also a chance that I could never play again.
We talked a lot about the mental side of the game and how this was probably going to be one of the hardest things she had to do because some people don't know that Ava was a 3-sport athlete before she hurt her knee.
I can't play soccer or basketball again because I'm not allowed to play any contact sports.
Watching her have to deal with that physically and mentally was definitely hard. I was nervous for her because she went out her recruiting season, so that's one less season you get eyes on you, so I wasn't sure really if she was going to fall off the map.
But even when times were bleak, her perseverance shined through.
I think just her mind took over, and she was like, I'm not letting this beat me.
Bush pushed the limits.
It was kind of crazy because I wasn't expecting to be back in 9 months.
Not missing a single game of Rockbridge's run to its second state championship appearance in program history.
And she's one of the most competitive people that I know. And so I think this was just another thing in her way to, like, have to overcome.
That windy, unclear route guided her to one of the premier conferences in college softball.
I honestly could have started crying.
Bush committed to the University of Alabama.
At my visit, I knew, like, right away, as soon as I stepped on campus, I knew that's exactly what I wanted.
Taking her talents to the SEC.
I'm going to get kind of the goosebumps thinking about it, but it's what you want for your kids. I don't want to get emotional about it, but shoot, it's kind of surreal because I get to go maybe next year, sit on my couch and watch, Friday SEC softball, and I'm watching Ava Bush for Alabama.
I always knew she was great and able to go do big things, and I was just waiting for everybody else to get to see that too.
Through all the ups and downs,
The game is fun. It's hard, but it's fun.
she never lost her love for the game.
So I try to keep the vibe high because it's a hard game and people are struggling outside, like on the field, off the field. People are always struggling to find the happiness through the game, because that's what I used for my happiness.
Never lost the limitless determination.
Laying it all out there. It's the biggest game of her high school career, right? It's the biggest game, the biggest stage for high school softball. It's an all or nothing thing for her, and so it absolutely embodies her.
The perseverance that she'll carry
She wants her growing legacy to be
the rest of her life.
Everything happens for a reason. No matter what life gets thrown at you, like the setbacks in like my recruiting process, ever since then, I've just kind of lived by that, and I will always live by that.
Ava has an outstanding story. Before Bush takes her talents to Bama, she and her team are striving to return to the state championship stage. Rockbridge can move one step closer to accomplishing that mission tomorrow. Bush and the Bruins are scheduled to face Elias for the Class 5 District 4 crown at 3 p.m. at Rockbridge High School.